Good morning, everyone, and welcome to The Chat. This is a daily or weekly talk show on Channel 21 featuring some of our high school students. You know, on television, there's a lot of men and women on TV, but not that many kids. So I'm Joe Rakuya.
I'm Kathleen Junkerman.
I'm James Coffey.
I'm Alexa Daly.
And let's start chatting. All right, so first thing on the menu today is the Christian mom who wrote her own version of Harry Potter because she says that the Harry Potter books are inappropriate for her children. And so she redid the Harry Potter series and she named it Hogwarts Academy. And she took out all the witchcraft and witches and all that. What do you all think about this?
This is an interesting topic, I feel, because I feel that there's so many books written in this world that she could have easily picked. She did not have to pick Harry Potter.
Yeah.
For instance, I am not a fan of Harry Potter, so I've never read anything. I think I've watched one movie and I fell asleep during it.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't really, this really doesn't
Did you rewrite one
pertain
because
to
you
me.
didn't like the movie? Did you write a new movie?
Did you write a new
James?
script, James?
I thought about it.
Did you?
I did. No, but I think she took it a step too far.
I think so, too.
I think she could have easily given her kids other books to read.
I think so. I think there's so many other books that she could have picked besides Harry Potter. But by the way, who has the time to rewrite a whole book?
I want her
Because-
schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many other books to rewrite, but there's so many other books to read.
Yes.
You don't have to
you
go back
stop
and
with
rewrite
Harry
a whole
Potter.
series if
I
you
think
don't
the
want
reason
your kids to read it.
I think the
then-
reason she did it because she had the kids were like, "No, Mom, I like Harry Potter. I just want to read it." And she's like,
Yeah.
"Fine, if you want to read it so bad, I'll just write another one for you."
I know, but
And
you don't
that's it.
have to go that far. I mean,
No.
there's other ways you can go
Moms
around
are
it.
dedicated. Moms
You
are
don't, but
dedicated.
you don't have to believe everything that's written in the book.
Exactly.
You
No.
don't have to believe it all.
No, yeah.
You can
I would
easily
love to get a copy of the new book to
Yeah,
see what
Hogwarts
was it about?
Academy.
How could you make it?
Yeah.
How do you make that kind of book
She
interesting?
fixed the plot by taking out like all like the fun stuff that kids are
she
attracted
made like a
to.
murder mystery.
Yeah.
I wonder if she got the rights to use Hogwarts.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
exactly.
thinking.
She didn't just
Yeah.
call it the
Was she
Academy.
affiliated at all
Because
with Harry Potter?
I mean, she's still. It's called Hogwarts Academy, and in the books and the real movies, it's called Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. But still,
And I would like to
In
know
Hogwarts.
if she used the characters' names, because once again, that's kind of copyright. That's kind of like, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, it's
did
plagiarism.
she get away with the right? Yeah.
Harvey and Juan.
All right, well, I'm sure that's not going to go away, so we'll keep talking. How about the man who broke into the White House the other day? He went in so far, he got to the front door, it was unlocked, and he made it all the way to the East Wing.
Yeah, all the way in
Wow.
like the back room.
This just blows my mind. What do you all
Yeah.
think about this?
Yeah, because I know, like, in the White House, they have, on the top, they have all the security guards.
Yeah.
Were they all on coffee break
Yeah,
at the
I was
same
thinking
time?
that
But
too.
there's like
what were they all
500
doing?
million of them, so
Yeah.
where did they all go?
You said a guy with too much time on his hands. Clearly, a bunch of other guys with too much on.
Yeah.
Way, like
Not
way
enough
too much.
time on the-
Not
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
time on their hands to watch if someone's breaking into the White House.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that, I mean, we were talking about this in class, and that's not even good for like our country's reputation. If the president, you know,
He can't be
the leader
protected.
of our
Yeah.
country can't even be protected. How's our country going to be protected? You know, now this is other countries. What's going through their mind? Like, oh, well, they killed their president. No,
Exactly.
why can't
Yeah,
we do it?
I
Now
think
they're
it
going to
all-
come
Well,
in.
they said that he went to the East Wing, but if the president and the first lady were home, if he made a quick left before the East Wing, he would have been in where they live. They're one of their living headquarters.
Right. I
And that's
think
very scary for today's
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, I think the part that we have to worry about is who this guy was. Figure out who he is, because
Yes.
I mean, if
Well,
he was just a
an
guy that was like,
ex-military guy, and he didn't have a gun,
Yeah.
but he did have a knife. But
okay,
we don't know what his motive was, his
Yeah,
intention.
so
yeah,
what
that's
was
the
his
thing.
motive
was,
for
was
going
it
into
just
the
like
White
he
House?
was strolling by and was like, I'm gonna have the fence to see what happens. Maybe say hi to my buddy Barack, give him a little punch on the shoulder.
He was
We don't
friends
know.
with Barack.
Or maybe he was the kind of guy that like sat in his garage and had like the maps and like connected everything together and was like,
No, but-
this is when I get into the
But
White
I'm
House.
sorry,
Mine style.
if you are
Yeah.
going through the front door, first it's unlocked. Second
Yeah.
of all, he made it to the lawn,
I didn't even think about the unlocked part.
Yeah, I would plan to jump
and then
through a
he made
window.
it to the East Wing, and then they tackled him. It was like
Yeah.
they're all on a lunch break, and they're like, "Do you want to go? Or should you go? Should I go? Should you
Who's
go?"
got
He
the
made
hall?
it all the way across that front yard, and that's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Well,
all the
if
way
we ever go to
across.
Washington D.C. soon, we should make it known that we can just go right on the
Yeah.
front lawn.
And
We
the
don't
front
have to
door is
stop
gonna
at
be
the gates.
unlocked.
It's going to be unlocked.
Yeah, I'm disappointed they don't have like those yard lasers that go across the ground.
Me
so you
too.
have to, like,
Something.
jump.
Yeah.
This is where the president lives. I mean,
like
there's
Agent Cody Banks.
Maybe
style where they drop
what if it's
down.
all talk? What if they don't actually have all like the security things that they have just to scare people into being like, don't mess with the president?
could be.
Yeah.
Could
Could
be.
be. Well, you want to move on? Because we got more to talk about.
sure.
How about the Frozen? You all know Frozen, right? The movie? Let It Go, we all know. But there's Halloween costumes that were just released for the Frozen characters. And a few of them were racy, they said. The snowman Olaf, like they pictured the girls wearing them and their breasts showing and bellies and all that. And they said this was too racy for Halloween. What do you think?
Was there like a variety of different costumes that were made?
Different
that
Elsa,
Yeah,
the other characters. I don't know them.
Well, the variety of different characters, but also different Olaf costumes. Because the one that I saw is like a tight bodysuit, like bathing suit style.
I saw that one.
No bottoms. It looks like a leotard, and they wear high white like thigh highs.
Okay.
And you wear a nose.
And do you think it's inappropriate?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's a children's.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's a children's movie. If you really want to be an Olaf for Halloween, first of all, I think Halloween has completely rearranged, like gone from what the actual meaning.
Yes.
But we're not going to
That's a different subject for a different time.
But I think if you're really interested in being this inappropriate Olaf, then you should really,
Now, I don't know.
pick something else.
I don't
know. Have you all been in a Halloween store recently?
Yes.
Don't they have a sexy snowman costume?
Yeah.
Do they have to make a separate sexy snowman costume? Try saying that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Oh, Frozen?
Olaf.
Do you just buy a sexy snowman costume? Do you have to buy Olaf?
I think the only like reason that this would be not a good thing is that if you're sexy Olaf at a Halloween party with children who have seen children at all that have seen Frozen and be like, oh, that's Olaf. You're wearing him on your stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're at a party with your friends and you're an adult,
but you're also wearing a brand. You have to remember, if you're going to be a witch, that's not a brand. If you're wearing the Disney brand, then I think most Disney characters are not. Even the princesses are not that sex appeal.
Do you think Disney has the okay on the fact that people like these costumes, like you know how the sexy Halloween costume versions where they have like Red Riding Hood and stuff like that? They're like Avenue.
I think that's okay because that's not branded like Disney. That doesn't go back to Disney.
Yeah. So
when you think Little Red Riding Hood, you don't say, "Oh, Disney." When you see a sexy snowman, especially with two eyes and a nose, and from Frozen, you can say, "Oh, that's Olaf."
But am I saying that Disney agreed to let them make a racy costume of Olaf in Frozen, or did another costume rip off Olaf?
Well, you know what?
I think another costume ripped off Olaf. I don't think Disney would ever let that go.
Yeah.
But if they did, I think they're just so obsessed with the merchandise. They'll make Frozen anything.
Yeah.
I think Disney has a bad enough reputation with letting all of their young stars turn into train wrecks.
Yeah,
like that. They have a bad enough reputation with that. I don't really think.
But like, if you can see Lindsay Lohan today wearing a sexy Olaf costume, then they're like, I mean,
but I guess it's time to give up.
Yeah. No, I don't think Disney should give up. I mean, we still have Twitches on air. We're still here, but I think that there's a line between what Disney's gonna allow, because then it's not only moms being like, my kids can't see this costume, but it's also like my kids can't watch Disney
other
Channel.
brands. But this is the specific we're talking about is Disney's Frozen.
I think that if you really want to be a sexy children's character, instead of making profit off of it, make the costume yourself.
Yeah, Pinterest
if you want to be sexy Barney, be sexy Barney, but make it yourself.
Yeah.
Barney's I think that was when we were growing up. But I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Sexy Barney.
It's still children's icon.
Yes. All right. Well, we got more to talk about, so we're going to go on pause, and we'll be right back with the chat. Let's move on to the New Jersey housewife, Teresa and Joe DiGiudice, who are going to jail. They both
really.
Yeah.
My mom never told me that she's going to be crushed.
She's going to be crushed. For fraud and embezzlement. But this ties in with bad mothering and parenting almost. So wait, let's just talk for a moment.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Wait.
Dr. Corbett, can you report to Mrs. Ramsey's office right now, please?
All right, so Teresa was given, so they're going to give her Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's with her kids. Okay. Then she's going to go to jail January 5th for, I think it was 20 months.
The eye roll.
For 20 months, and then her husband is going to go to jail after her, so he's going to stay with the kids for about, I think it was 50 months.
It was something,
which they make it. That sounds like so legal. 50 months. But what do you think about this? And do you think that parents should be separated from their children should be separated from their parents
Well,
for that
I
long, even though they did commit a crime.
It was nice for the
What was
judge
the-
because the judge,
Fraud and embezzlement.
the judge could have easily sent them both to. If I was the judge, you're both going to jail. Punishment. Now your kids are going to have to go somewhere else to even prove more of a point.
Here's what. Oh, go ahead.
That's what
This
I would
is
do.
what I'm thinking. If it was anyone else anyone who was not a TV
That's what I was
personality,
just gonna
would
say.
things be different?
Yes.
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 I think because, especially if the guys, I think they're both on this a lot, but she's obviously the major part of the
Yeah,
two. So I think, even though they say, the mom and children, that's why they want them together, they have a better relationship than the mother and father and kids. I think that they will want her back sooner so that she can slip back into the show. And then they can talk about it, expand on it. I don't
of
think,
course.
I
You know,
think
the reunion
judge
episode.
was going with the kids, but I think he had a different mindset. I think everyone had a different mindset in mind.
I mean, is the show still going to continue without her on?
Probably. They can
Or-
find a
I
replacement.
hope so. I like that.
You
show.
watch it?
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to have a replacement for like another housewife family, or do you think that they're
Probably.
going to have her children being watched over by
They're
someone
probably
else?
they're
in the
probably
family?
gonna
Well, the husband's
have.
going to watch.
Or it could be the
kids.
family still on it and showing their progression without Teresa.
Well, the
Yeah.
sister's on
She
it.
can agree or
The
disagree
sister
to
of
having
or
that.
the brother of Teresa, right? No, her brother's on the show with his wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Would
know-
they keep the
Yeah.
kids on that show with the
know.
brother?
I wouldn't be surprised if they get their own TV show from this.
When they get out.
Yeah, just from the
Probably.
Yeah,
stir
they
up that
could.
comes out of this.
But-
You know how they do reunion episodes at the
Wait,
end of the season?
sidebar. Have you ever scrolled through the television and you see just a mouthful of shows that are just like spin-offs? And you're just
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back. All right. All right, and welcome back to the chat. Well, until next time, we're done talking for now, but we want you to still keep chatting for us. So I'm Joe Rack,
I'm Kathleen Junkerman.
I'm James Coffey.
I'm Alexa Daly.
and this was The Chat on Channel 21. Have a great day, everyone.